Kevin Willard said he was surprised to see Richie Riley doing that lately, but figured it would continue tonight. And South Alabama's on the board first. And the third one against Villanova.
Well, what Kevin Willard has said about their offense, if they have some stagnant offense, it's tough for them to get into their press. Sticking with their man-to-man defense, they like to switch 1 through 4 or even 1 to 5.
Margrave 3, that's good for Julian Margrave.
It's been because they haven't been consistent on the offensive side, so they're really trying to find out who they are on that end.
Howell gets it past Reese, and South Alabama an 8-3 start.
And Kevin Willard, the head coach at Maryland, said, hey, we only have 3 guys who really played a lot of minutes for us last year.
Reese on the offensive rebound tries to go back up, and it rolls through for Julian Reese.
Yeah, but those sometimes go long, so all the guards have to be on board and join the party as well on the glass.
This is Howell trying to back down on Reese, and for the second time, Thomas Howell gets a bucket over Julian Reese. And a rebound for Maryland as Long brings it across.
Defensive transition and good spacing right there for South Alabama. No easy buckets on the
Reese
secondary.
with the touch pass. Geronimo gets it to go down.
To do that on the collegiate level since 2006, so give him his respect, but he's been a consummate leader for this Terps ball club. It's his 5th year. He came back, but also with your footwork and your balance when you're taking those shots.
Marshall Kearing hits the 3, and South Alabama back in front.
And just look at the double team that's coming out of this zone. Julian Reese was in the dunker spot, and they still brought a double team to him.
Young around the screen from Dante Scott hits the 3. This is Tyrell Jones making his way toward the basket. He gets it to Kaiser, and Hare Jordan nails the 3.
There he is. Not afraid, and he walks around with some swagger, too. He's not afraid of this moment.
Dante Scott gets that one through.
See Maryland switching all 5 positions. It's almost like a matchup zone because they just bump off.
It turns into a steal on his way to the basket. Young lays it down.
He said, we've got to maximize our advantage in the paint.
Scott comes down with that long pass. I don't know if it was intended for Scott, but he caught it and he scored it.
Easy passes to go straight inside, and they're double teaming and crowding the space on the block as well.
Well, Geronimo was crowded, but he scored anyway. Now Maryland.
By Maryland, and what they want to do, they want to speed South Alabama up, force them to make quick decisions with the basketball.
Gator shrugs off the defender Young and pops the jumper. Has not been a big lead for either team. Maryland trying to open it up a bit, and a chance at the free throw line for Jordan Geronimo for a 3-point play.
See, now they have Julian Reese running around in there at that triangle area, that nail, and then both blocks.
Scott hits the 3, and there's that inside-outside game for Maryland. Harris Smith brings it up for Maryland. Feeds it to the big man inside. Reese draws a crowd, but scores anyway.
Reese taking up the lane.
Kearing can't get that one to go anywhere close after the defense from Reese. Now on the other end, Geronimo!
Give you more space for those threes to fall later.
Takeaway from Maryland. Geronimo gets the steal, feeds it up to Reese on his way through. Reese with the left hand draws the foul.
He had a really strong first half for South Alabama for sure. He got the shots he wanted.
Inside out it goes to Young for 3. It's just short. Kaiser tips the rebound to Reese and lays it down.
Back-to-back double-double performances in the last 2 games for Reese.
Margrave shucks the defender there and nails the 3. Hargrave dribbles along the baseline. Nice move underneath by Julian Hargrave. On the all-rookie team in the Northeast Conference a few years ago. Punched out by Margrave, a steal for South Alabama. Melender goes up, he gets 2.
Really go a long way to attack closeouts.
Geronimo gets knocked out by Land. Back on the other end, Reese gets it right back. Gets 2 more plus the foul.
South Alabama, they're going to be tough in the Sun Belt Conference, picked 6th. JMU picked number 1 in their conference, so it's going to be fun for them to get started in their conference play soon as well.